Hello, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading. I was going to just do a reading for myself, not record it, but I just kept hearing in my head, turn on the video, turn on the video. And I was like, okay, turn on the video. Do you want me to post it? And that was a definite yes. And so here we're going to look at where my current energy is. I think we're just going to get real deep here together. Current energy, I am holding on too tight in my thoughts. I need to learn to let go of the thoughts when they go in the direction of anything other than positivity. I'm noticing that I'm being a little bit hard on myself as I'm learning this whole YouTube world and all of that. And, sometimes all I really want to do is be able to reach out and help. And so I believe the Four of Pentacles I'll pay attention to. The Eight of Swords, yeah, I need to unbind myself and realize that there's so much that I have overcome in my past. And this, I feel like I'm doing this for a reason, recording it, because it's not just probably relating to me, it's probably relating to you all too. But we're just going to talk it through like this, okay? And so Eight of Swords, for me, that tells me that just, think about it, Ketra. Think about all of the things that you have gone through. Nothing that you're going through right now is so deep or so hard that you can't figure out. Just unbind myself, unbind myself with the blindfold, unbind myself with the ties, like stop tying myself up in my thoughts. Exactly. That is it. That's what I just heard. My thoughts. I'm tying myself up in my thoughts. And here we have the Knight of Wands, which means to me is that I get stuck sometimes because I'm so excited and I'm so enthusiastic about all of the amazing things that are coming my way. And that this is a reminder for me that this is the energy that I want to stay in. Stay in the energy of that enthusiasm, that ambition, that drive that I have. Because again, like I said, I'm Taurus. I'm pretty driven. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to ask my guides to clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and our Knight here. So there. All right. So, let me move those over so you guys can see them. View. Okay. Ketra. Okay. So with our Four of Pentacles, I've got the Seven of Pentacles, which for me, that tells me to, kind of look at all the work that I've done. Look at how far I've come with not just where I'm at right now, just with everything. And if I ponder too long, what am I going to miss? Is what I'm thinking with this. So I don't need to sit in this energy. And that's okay, because what I'm doing is good. I'm really focused on learning sound bowls for healing, and why the healing with the sound works, and all of the ins and outs of that. Just recently learned about fascia, an amazing part of our bodies that I didn't even know existed, and the way that it exists within us. And so I'm learning so much. So I really need to focus on what I've been learning and what that's going to do for me and how that's going to move me forward. So with our Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, for me, that tells me that the same, I'm just hearing the same, like to not let myself get like wrapped up. Like I can either walk away, I can make a choice. I can be this guy and just kind of take what I've learned and run, or I could just be calm about the situation and know that all I have to do is just keep trying, just keep focused. Don't let my thoughts get too crazy. I need to release the tension. There we go. I need to release the tension. So any tension that I'm feeling while I'm bound up in these thoughts, I need to release the tension. These guys in this card here, they've let it go. So I feel like that's what this means here, is to let that go. And then a gift with the Knight of Wands is the Ace of Swords. And so with our Ace of Swords, they're telling me that I have mental clarity, and to pay attention to the mental clarity, because it is a gift from above. That mental clarity that we can all have once we slow down, that's a gift. So that's what I'm taking from that. And then my row 2, what did we look like? And I don't know what to call row 2. I really just feel like row 2 is my guides, and it's cups. And cups is showing love and emotion, like high, strong emotions. And there we have our 8 of Wands. And so with our 7 of Cups, I mean, for me, it's a choice. I can make that choice. And what choice is it that they're wanting me to make? It's to remember all of the things that I have and that I've learned. The choice is, which direction do you want to go in, Ketra? And when I figure out what direction that I want to go in, it's going to be with that energy of the Page of Cups. And so with our Page of Cups, it's a reminder that, he's being very careful not to lose that fish, right? And so we want to be nurturing to ourselves. We want to be kind. We want to be patient to ourselves, because the Page is happy. The Page is happy to get on his way. Emotional happiness is kind of like what I feel, because he's grateful to be where he's at. And so I feel like I'm grateful to be where I'm at right now. And that if I can just kind of align myself with these emotions, I know this is sometimes looked at as like illusions. I should not be in illusions. I should not be in that mindset. With the 8 of Wands, it really just tells me that I've got a lot of things going on, but it's happening too fast. Okay. So I need to slow down and not kind of let things get out of control, because that's an illusion, right? That is the illusion, is that that anything's really out of control. Everything's just happening in its own time. And because I'm a Taurus and I want things now, it's the illusion of that. And so once I've figured this out, that's when the transformation can happen. That's when I can let go of any kind of old feelings and thoughts and realize the sun is going to come up tomorrow. It's nighttime for us now. The sun's going to come up tomorrow, and it's going to be a new day. And I don't have to be these people worried about the transformation or the change. I can take that energy of that little one right down there, and I can feel good about where I'm at. I can feel good about where I'm at and be grateful that I have a lot of choices. And so with our Knight of Swords, again, it's just more, bold action. But with the Page of Cups, I think that that's my reminder to kind of find that balance between the two, because this is me. I want to go fast. And the Page of Swords is like, no, take a moment, admire, appreciate. And with that 8 of Wands, the way I'm going to take that with some clarifying, because I love to clarify. We have the star, or I have the star, however you want to look at it, the star. So the star for me is hope and inspiration. The star for me, she's taking what she has learned and she's just giving. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be able to take all the things that I've been blessed to learn recently, and I want to be able to share them. So I think that for me, this is a fantastic reminder that I will be doing that. I will be I could probably name each one of these wands with what's going on right now in my life in a positive way. Like there's nothing that's, really negative. Only when I Four of Pentacles it. It's so funny when I talk sometimes. It's like, oh, I'm 5 of Swording it. But so the way I'm taking this is for Ketra to know that you've got a lot going on. But if I focus on hope and I focus on what inspires me, that transformation is going to be blissful. So that's how I'm taking that for myself. And then I love this last row because I usually always say, okay, guides, what do you guys want to tell me? Or what would you guys like me to know? Or is there anything that I need to be mindful of? And the Four of Pentacles is already out there. So I think I just always need to make sure to not dwell, not hold on, not do any of those things that are counterproductive to my own well-being. And if I do those things, then I'm not. What good am I to help others? You know, like what am I doing if I can't take my own advice? All right. So I look at the Tower card and obviously laugh because it's what you make of it, right? I am, and I know I'm bouncing around, but this is how I would do it if it was just me by myself with my guides. I am a hard worker. I love to get things done. And Eight of Pentacles is exactly that. Eight of Pentacles is, hard worker. It's like me, just kind of like plowing away, trying to, figure all these things out because I'm not good with electronics. I'm not good with all of the microphone and this and that. Half the time I start a video and I don't even have my mic on. And so, but I'm diligent, I'm going to keep trying, but I'm not going to keep banging my head up against a wall. I'm not going to do that because that's just not beneficial. But I do like that if this is the guidance from above, it's a reminder that this is who I really am at the heart of it. I'm when I need to know something, they're going to let me know. That's exactly what I just heard. When I need to know something moving forward, they're going to let me know. And what I feel from the Ace of Wands is, and then with the Tower card, I believe later I'm going to go ahead and do a fantastic meditation. I don't know which one yet, but I know that I'm just going to seek some peace with myself, calm, meditate, all those kind of things that really do kind of, center myself because I want the change. I want a Tower moment. I love a good Tower moment. Give me a Tower moment with the Ace of Swords. I'll take that because a lot of times I'll do a meditation and then I do in the meditation feeling completely inspired, completely in connection with my higher power, my God, my guides. And so just for funsies, I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Tower. Is there anything you guys want to tell me about my Tower moment coming up? I feel like it's going to be like, they know I love an aha moment. I love a light bulb moment. I love, I just love that. I don't know. It's just a part of my personality where, I love a good laugh. Like I did a pick a card the other day. And I think I said this on another one where I did the pick a card and it was slow down. And my fiance had literally just the other day told me to slow down. And so we all got a good laugh about that because Ketra needs to slow down. Ketra needs to rest. Okay, cool. All right. And so what I'm feeling right now is, and this has been probably one of my favorite things when I get to do readings for myself or for others, is I am gifted with strong feelings that align with the message that they're trying to get me to get across. And they're trying to get me to get across the message of the Empress, which is also one of my cards as a Taurus, is that I have no reason to not rely on my intuition. None. So take that Tower moment and realize that when that Tower moment happens, how do I feel? What's my intuition feel? Which way am I feeling guided? Where am I feeling the Tower moment? Once it presents itself, I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm here for it. And with the Ace of Swords, what I'm telling myself, the Ace of Swords is I believe for me, it's just the truth that when and this is literally what I said I'm going to do later, which is I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest my mind, my heart, my body, my soul. I'm going to meditate and I'm going to give myself back because, like I said, I have been doing a lot of readings and it does take a lot of energy because I do put my whole heart into the things that I put out. And so I feel like when I rest, that mental clarity is just going to get better and better. And here, ta-da, is the victory of the Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands because, like, if you put yourself in that feeling of, when you're sitting up straight, when you feel that pride in the things that you're doing, and I feel like the things that I am working on right now, though some of them are very confusing, especially when you start learning about this realm and others and reality and things like that, it gets a little overwhelming if I'm going to be honest. But I know that I'm guided. I know that I'm safe. I know that I'm protected. And I am right now surrounded by so many people that just absolutely love me and they're here to help me through this journey. And that's what I want to be for you guys too, is I want to be able to help you through this journey. So maybe that's why I was supposed to do this on video, was to talk us all through our journey. And so just like for you guys, I love these cards. And so I picked them for myself too. But again, I love ending on the Six of Wands. Absolutely. I'll take a Six of Wands moment. Stop it. Six of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Yes, please, and thank you. That is a huge nod to how I feel. Choose a path, Ketra. Choose a path. There are many paths before you, but you may only choose one. So I'm going to choose the path of staying on mental clarity. I'm going to choose the path that I feel when I'm guided. And toxic triggers. Find the strength to remove yourself from toxic influences in your life. And so I strongly feel that the toxic influence sometimes for myself and for a lot of us is ego, is thinking that I don't know what I darn well know that I know, and I need to sit in that. I need to sit in that path. So that's what I'm taking for that. And then we're going to do a little angel. Why did my voice get like that? We're going to do a little angel guidance from above, because I think they're so sweet. If we just kind of realize that we are guided by our angels. We've got so much support here and above. Self-belief. I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my life. The angels ask you to claim your power. This will lead you to fulfill your dreams and create the life, relationships, and abundance that you deserve and long for. When your self-belief is strong and your faith in your abilities is high, you easily hear and follow your intuition. Boom! Exactly what I just said through the whole thing. So I love that. I am really happy to have shared my reading with you guys. If it resonated with you too, make a comment. I would love to be able to know that, and I would love to be able to help. So subscribe to my channel, like it and all that fun stuff. And just thank you for joining me for my reading tonight.